All right, guys. So I am doing an updated video on my life, but this is not a part of it. I say that because you might see this shirt. So let me give y'all some tidbits for banking. Okay. Let's start with this. Why is it that y'all will call a bank asking for banking information and never have your account number? Why is it that you call the bank wanting to get information and never have a pen and paper ready? Your card number is not your account number. That's your card number. And the number on the card is not your account number. It's not your card number. It's a number that they use to link to your account. So stop doing that, please. I had a guy call me today. He said, "What's my account number?" I said, "We can't verbally give that to you over the phone, but I'll walk you through it on the app." Until he had a funky little attitude, which didn't make me never mind. Showed him how to get it. He said, "Okay, how long is the number?" I said, "Everybody's length is different." So then he started yelling out numbers. And I said, "What are these numbers for?" He said, "Man, ever just what?" And he started cussing. I hung the phone. "You're not going to cuss at me, neither in my ear. I'd rather you hang up." Y'all, these letters that's coming in the mail, text messages and emails, when you get something and it says it's from your bank, at least if you can look close enough and understand that it's saying it's coming from the bank, call your bank. Stop responding to this stuff. Call the bank. Make sure your cards are okay. Make sure your checking account is okay, your savings account. Please stop doing that. 2, some of y'all are doing transactions and lying and saying that it's not you that's doing it. Visa gonna burn y'all ass if y'all don't quit that mess. And I am so serious. I had a lady call today, and I know she did this transaction. I know she did it. There's nothing I can say. I do it like I do everybody else. We'll go ahead and cancel your card. I'm going to order you another card. You can step into the branch. I'll go ahead and file a dispute. It could take up to 10 days. In actuality, with Visa, it could take 120 days. Because Visa itself is going after that merchant. And that merchant's going to have to pull the cameras, phone calls, or whatever. Y'all going to get y'all behind in trouble. Y'all better chill the hell out. Online shoppers. If you're a heavy online shopper, get an account just for that. Or prepaid card or whatever. I don't know. I deal with crappy Navy Federal Credit Union, and I have a prepaid card. It's attached to nothing. There is no fees. I put whatever exact dollar amount I need on it, and I'll buy whatever I have to buy. I also have PayPal. Stop giving out your checking account number and routing number to the account where you get your direct deposit and you pay your bills. Do me a favor. If you get an income coming in, have that go into an account where nothing comes out. There is no checks attached to it, no debit cards attached to it. Transfer the money into another account, your bill account. So have a direct deposit account where money just go in. Have a second account, which is a bill account. You can have it all at one bank. So when you get paid, you got your direct deposit account, your direct deposit coming in for wherever, whoever, what, ABC, 1, 2, 3. Transfer, say for example, okay, your direct deposit coming in from whoever, wherever, it's $3,000. And then you have a second checking account, which is the bill account, where only bills come out. You set your bills to where you use your debit card on the bill account. So say $3,000 came into the direct deposit account, you transfer $1,500 to pay bills for the month. If you have it set up to where you can go and pay the bill and it already has like the account information set up and you pay those bills, that's fine. Okay, and then have an account, another account where you can do whatever with that account. You know, go to the grocery store, buy stuff at house. If you got an online account, have an online account. That's 4 accounts at the bank. Y'all stop putting y'all stuff together. Quit doing that. These thieves are busy. I'm seeing some fraud I would have never thought these jokers came up with. We had one person, they must have been retarded. They sent a letter to the customer with part of our bank's name and part of another bank's name. And she said, "That's not supposed to be on there." I said, "Ma'am, you're correct." Y'all listen. Another thing y'all are doing too. How is it that you would have your money going to a bank, but not change your email address and phone numbers when they change? How are we supposed to contact you, let you know somebody clearing out your account? Come on. I'm not understanding. Like, why would you not change it with the bank where your money go to? Like, you track your money, but I'll update everything. Y'all will move around in a heartbeat and now update y'all banking information, y'all banking address. I have never seen such in my life. I have never seen people that will move and not update their banking information. I had these two kids. What was her name? I don't know what their name was. It was in the country. This girl he was like 29 and 27. 29 and 26 or something. How they try to take up with the bank money? They done messed around. I don't even know how they got it. But, you know, we live in that world where certain people can get stuff. How the hell y'all get, what was it? A line of credit overdraft protection. Whatever it was for $10,000. It had to be somebody that they knew at the bank to go give them that. Because, you know, I'm going to try to keep it to myself. And then try to run up with the bank. So the bank sued them. They tried to run up with the bank's money. They tried to take that $2,000 at Hall Tail. The bank, our collection department, sued them. So now they got their attorney trying to do a settlement. Hell no. Let little Billy and Vicky pay that money back. How you going to, just disappear? How the, $10,000? You think that credit union gonna let you leave with $10,000? That's $1 billion credit union with a system that's old and cheap. Nothing in the building work. If the soap dispenser ain't working, the toilet ain't working. If the toilet ain't working, the napkin dispenser ain't working. If that ain't working, the entrance to the main building ain't working. If that ain't working, there's a door ain't working. Like, we a multi-billion-dollar company. I'm trying to figure out where the hell the money is, because it's not in the system. We got an old, outdated system. Nothing in the building is working. When people see the CEO, I'm thinking to myself, that man is playing in y'all face. We tell our male boss, not the supervisor, you know, what would help us out. And he tells his boss, you know what, there's this guy who keeps coming by our cubicle, just wave a little goofy little fella. I just realized who he was. We have our supervisor, the female, our boss, the male, and then we have his boss. I'm thinking to myself, y'all need to start letting younger people have these positions, because this man is old school. There is so much stuff we need help with, and XYZ, ABC, and the guy that's our male boss, he's set in the contact center, so he knows what we're going through. But go to bat for us? No. The female supervisor can't stand him. He don't want to deal with nobody, so he sent everybody to her. I don't say nothing to her because she's a whole entire being. And figure it out. I don't say nothing to none of them. I'm seeing it for what it is. Like I said, the clock is ticking. I'm going to be out there like Flojo. Nothing but legs, baby. I'm going to be gone. I promise you that. I said before, I said by the 15th, I'm going to be up out of there. Hope I have something in place. But yeah, what else is some good banking etiquettes? Because, whatever calls I had today. Don't call us with no attitude. Because I like to pretend that the phone hang up. I don't know why y'all be calling us with attitude. We had a lady today. She called me. She said she was in the hospital to this state to this state. So there's no way she made those charges. And she just kept repeating. She said something about her granddaughter having a card. And she just kept repeating the story. The same exact story, but in a different way. I said, okay, ma'am. I said, so were the charges on your debit card or credit card? She said, I didn't have no charges. So I'm in my mind, I'm going, you said you couldn't have made those charges because you was in a hospital and your daughter had your card. So I'm asking her about what charges she's talking about. She said, are you listening to me? And I slapped the lady. Let me speak to somebody else. I stuck her ass right back in the queue. You sit and wait. Stop getting on the phone with them nasty behind attitudes and you can't even explain yourself or don't even know what to say. Let me help you. When you get on the phone, just say, hey, listen, I got a situation. I'm going to try to explain it the best way I can and hopefully you'll understand what I'm saying. The majority of the people who answer the phone, they're going to help you try to figure out what you're trying to say or what you're trying to explain. You may not know banking lingo, and we don't need that. But don't come on here. I had one guy, he was trying to be sophisticated. Giving me, and then the thing about it is you got an attitude with me, but you didn't even give me the right account number. Oh, y'all just don't have a clue how bad I want to cuss these people out. Don't get on my phone acting stupid. Please don't. It don't even make no sense. And then, you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to just talking to them like they're stupid. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to just start talking to people like they're just plumb stupid. Jesus. If you so smart, stop calling. You figure it out. Some of y'all have them doggone credit cards and don't even know how to act. I get so much older couples that be calling me, y'all. Them credit cards got all kind of websites. Because, you know, every time you use your card, of course, it shows us, you know, who the company is. Whether something local or something someplace else, like their corporate name or whatever. We got one couple. I don't know who told them it was okay to do this, but I guess because you're told it's best to use a credit card versus a debit card because with Visa, you know, you have that security. They should have never said that. That's why Visa, I know Visa never go broke, but boy, them jokers out here just scamming the hell out of Visa. Every subscription you could possibly have is going through their credit card. Hulu, it was just a whole bunch of them. Well, your card got compromised, your credit card. Hey, guess what you got to do? You got to go through all them companies and tell them to give them your brand new card. I had a guy today, an older white guy. Sir, I wanted to just punch him in between his eyes. He said, hey. He did it. He said, hey. He said, I got 2 fraudulent charges and they're not mine and they're pending. So I said, okay. So, you know, I generally start talking before I even verify because general information is general information. And then he goes, yeah, I clicked on the ad from Lowe's. Stop clicking on them doggone ads. Because if you see something on that ad, jump off of that doggone thing and go on the actual website. He saw an ad for Lowe's. See what you see. Remember what it looks like and the name. Write it down. Go to Lowe's. See if that's the right price or see if that's legit. He clicked on it. 2 charges immediately pops up. So he was like, well, can you stop it? It's pending. I can't stop it. We will dispute it. But, you know, a lot of times either pending is either, just in case y'all don't understand when someone says something about pending. So when you go to a restaurant and you buy something like to-go order and they ring you up and they charge you $12. So $12 is now pending. It's letting the bank know, hey, I got authorization. This is coming through XYZ. You decide to give them $3 to give them a tip and to make it even $15. Well, it's pending, but when it posts, it's going to post for the $15. Okay. So he says, any way you can stop it? I said, no, sir. It's already here. We can see it's presenting itself. You know, virtually or post. He was like, there's no way you can do a stop payment for any of those dollar amounts. For that dollar amount, I said, sir. Lord Jesus, poor thing. He just didn't know. Most men don't know. I said, sir, this company could come back with any dollar amount. I guess he figured, you know, stop that name and that dollar amount. Okay. And so they can come back with more money. I said, sir, once someone gets your card number, they can come back with any name and any dollar amount. Your card number is probably in 16 different countries right now. And they can come from anywhere. And he said, well, I thought y'all maybe, and he just kept pushing about, you know, wanting to do the stop payment. Sir, focus. I am so tired of having more concern for y'all's money versus you. I am so tired of fussing with you about blocking your card so you can keep your dang on money, I almost cuss, in your account so you won't have to wait for a dispute in Visa because they could take 120 days. I'm trying to help you keep your money so you won't have to go through wait to get your money back. I'm trying to keep them from emptying out your doggone account. Quit fighting with people about this. We care more about y'all shit than y'all do. I cannot stand. So you know what I tell them? And I told the lady in the card department, I don't care if my card's recorded. I said, sir, Now, I didn't tell him that, but this is what I told somebody else. I said, listen, I said, if you want us to keep this card on, we can do it, but you're responsible for every last penny that someone takes out of the account. They change their mind. What's wrong? We have it now where you can go into the branch and get a brand new card. It's not a temporary card. It's not a temporary card. It's activated before you hit the door. Now, what our dumb tellers keep telling the doggone people who come and get a card, you can use the same pin. No, the hell, you cannot use the same pin. It doesn't transfer over. It's a brand new card. They have no attachment. They're a brand new card. They get on my nerve with that. So, of course, I got to give them the pin activation number. Always keep the number because you can change your pin later. Jesus Christ. And the teller don't know what the back office do. We don't know what the hell the teller's doing. Them some clueless ass. I'm sorry. You know what? For this to be a credit union, they don't run together. Everyone's not on the same page. Everybody is doing their own thing. You ever walked into, I don't know how to explain it. Like, say you walked, how do I say it? I'm trying to think of something good. Say you're walking down the road and there's something dead and a whole bunch of bugs are eating it. And time you step near it, they scatter. Like, that's what it is at my job. Like, when nobody knows how to do certain things, or they have to figure out right then and there. Like, for example, so they updated our online banking. We can't see what the members are seeing. We can't walk them through it. They had to actually make up a dummy password. We can't go to a manual and walk them through how to enroll in e-statements. Nothing. When I tell you, there are so many companies like this that seem put together on the outside, but the inside, those are rotten and crumbling and it's baffling to me. $1 billion company. I'll never return to this bank. And I'll never have nothing good to say. Never. It is ridiculous. They should never wonder why they got a high turnover. We had 3 managers leave in 1 month or in 2 months. I don't remember. And I want to say maybe 1 put in their notice, but I don't think that's probably how it went. What other phone etiquettes that y'all need to listen? Wives, I know your husband makes the money and bring it in. Not saying you don't. And I know you're responsible for all the bills. You pay all the bills, everything come to you. I don't want to keep hearing that shit. Quit telling me to get a phone. Well, I pay all the bills. I don't care. That has nothing to do with nothing. If you're calling about his debit card or his credit card with his name on it, let me talk to him. If you're calling me about a joint checking account, I'll talk with you. I'm okay with get him on the phone. Let me verify him. And him verbally saying on the recorded line, you can talk to my wife. Let's do it. I get so much of y'all on my phone. Well, I pay the bills. Who gives I don't care. Just do what we ask you to do. Make this process go by faster. I do not care who pays the bill. I had one lady who kept saying all the bills come to me. I said, ma'am, it doesn't matter. I need to sit down somewhere in a corner. So quit telling me that. I don't care. Oh, it's a joint account. I had to check a chick. Let me explain something to you. Online banking is not a joint account. Your husband's debit card or credit card is not a joint account. Those 2 things are not joint. It will never be joint. The only thing can be joint is whatever you and him got your names on. Y'all can have an account. Let me see. What was it? Say, for example, and everybody has their own login. So if the wife is logging into hers, she can see everything her name or social is attached to. If he logs into him, he gonna see everything he's gonna see everything. His name or social security number is attached to. So if everything's joined, they both see the same thing. If he has a savings account and her name ain't on it, and she log into the online bank on her side and she don't see it, or why can't I see it? Lady, is your name on it? Well, it should be. Talk to your husband. Probably got a side chick, and I understand why. Chill out with that foolishness. I don't care. I don't care who pays the bill. I need you to focus. If you're traveling, just let the bank know. We don't desire to be in your business. We don't care where you go and what you do and who you sleeping with while you out there. But you be the first one. I'm out of town. I don't understand why y'all are shutting down my card. Get them verified. Deal with the funky attitude. And then it's either pause or when did you start doing that? Let me tell you something. If you're traveling, just tell the bank you're traveling. I'm sure, like myself, we don't want you to be stranded. We don't have a desire to leave you stranded. And I'm sure you don't want to be stranded. Stop being stupid. Something else came to mind when I was telling you this. What was the other thing I want to tell y'all? Whew! My nerve is shot right now. Was it something that a guy did? I'm trying to think. And y'all young kids, it's amazing how y'all have accounts, but I can tell if your parents are knowledgeable or not. I can tell by the questions you ask and how you act on the phone. I just rather you do this. If you don't know what to say or how to ask it, just say, hey, I'm calling about my account and this is what happened. And, I don't really know how to explain it, but I use my card and it's not working. Or can you help me understand this? Ask. I'm the type person, if I get a little young one on the phone, I had a guy, he plays Xbox, a little young guy. He plays Xbox. And I guess if you leave your card information, it'll renew it. I guess it's a contract. I'm not a gamer. I don't know how it works. I learned this stuff from my members that call him. And he said what happened was it went to renew it and I didn't take my card number out in time. And they told me to call you. Y'all companies, I'm going to tell you something about a company. I'm letting y'all know right now about these companies. Companies are very lazy and they're very trifling and you need to put your foot on their necks. So I told him, I was like, you need to get something in documentation that you're reaching out to them and have them to reply because Visa, they love documentation. I said, you tell them that, you don't want to renew it. You would like to have your money back, X, Y, Z, A, B, C. And he was so clueless. And I could tell by what he was saying and how he was pausing. And I said, listen, sir, I said, when you email them, just say, hey, you took the money. I don't want to renew it. Can you refund my account back or card or whatever? Just, your ultimate goal is to get your money back. And after repeating that in 10 different directions, but saying the same thing, he finally got it. I'll teach you. I don't have a problem teaching you so you can understand. No one taught me. I learned from working in banking and I know God helped me because, I may not know everything, but I know enough to get you through. This lady called the day and she paid her light bill. I don't know how she paid her light bill 3 times. 3 different dollars amount. Don't ask me. I don't know. So one of the charges was $155. She said, I need that money back. She called the light company. You know what people told her? Call us. They're so quick. They're quick to tell you to call the bank. The lady back office, she said, what are we supposed to do? They sent it to us. It's not fraud. We're not going to dispute that. All they have to do is go back and reverse it. Companies are very lazy. They don't want to go do nothing. When you have, oh, this is another one. This is a banger right here. Some people went through this, and everybody knows about who went through this. When you do a return, and the first thing they say, your bank is holding the money, it's up to your bank. That's bullshit. That's bull. That is, I'm telling you right now, when any company tell you to go to your bank, when they owe you money, it is not the bank. I'm telling you what I know. In their system, they may have done the return in their terminal, little card system. We don't know effective immediately. It hasn't gotten to us. Whoever that company is that does their credit cards with the corporate office or however do it, they have to send it back in return. And it takes them 2 to 3 business days before it gets to your account. We're not pulling it. They're sending it. How the hell are we supposed to know until we get it? So when they call us stuff, it's your bank. It is not the bank. They just don't want to do their part, or they just need to let you know it takes 2 to 3 business days or 5 days or whatever. It just depends on how fast that corporate office batch their whatever for that location, or see all the money that came in for that month. Their accounting team does whatever. ABC, XYZ, bad knees. It is not the bank. Companies will not do what they're supposed to do and say, and they do that because they don't want to hear y'all fussing and cussing. I had a lady call me today, told you about her $155. I said, ma'am, I said, the company can do something. They can reject it. They can give you a credit back in your account, cut your check or whatever. I said, ma'am, we didn't go get their money. They sent it to us. I mean, we didn't go, they pulled your money out. We didn't go give it to them. I said, ma'am, they can reject that. She was like, that's why I called them first. I thought they could. I said, yes, ma'am, they can. Because 1, you're not about to get on this phone and act crazy with me. And 2, these companies are lazy. I don't understand. It's the bank. It's the bank. No, the hell is not the bank. Jeez. What else? I've been on here for 30 minutes. I wasn't going to be this long, but I wanted to give out some banking etiquettes. Help y'all out. Start finding out now if your bank gives debit cards. Not temporary, actual debit cards if you misplace yours. Because a lot of people that's not live close to our location have to get their stuff mailed, and they be stranded in the middle with nowhere, no money. I don't know nobody who's doing instant credit cards, but you know that has to get mailed. What else? A lot of people, when you get your credit card, you have to call that number to set up your PIN. We don't know what your PIN is. Your online banking, we don't know your password. We don't know the PIN to your debit card. We can't go into your online banking and make any changes. We don't touch anything till you're on your bill pay. I'm sure everything I said was crystal clear tonight. I need it to be crystal clear tonight. Let me help you out. Some people gonna get it, some people not. Older people, stop the foolishness. Please stop. The bank got a phone for a reason. If you are older and you're not tech savvy, the majority of the banks and credit unions I know have a telephone teller. And that's the automated system. I want you to sit down at your chair at the kitchen table. I want you to get a cup of coffee or hot tea. I want you to get a biscuit. I want you to get a notebook and a pen that write really good. And cut that TV down. Call the number on telephone teller and listen to all your transactions. Okay? Put your phone on speaker. Make sure your dial pad is where you can see it. Stop getting these small phones because they sell them. I want you to get the phones with the nice big old dial pad on it, okay? So you can press your prompts and find out what checks. And it may move a little slow, and I'm glad it does, so you guys can get the information you need. So if something sounds crazy, you call us. But everybody got it. If you're not an online banking person, stop getting it. Older people, why the hell do y'all have an Apple phone? That's none of my business. Don't answer that. Why y'all need Apple Pay? I'm getting older people. I don't know who was telling y'all need to do it. I think y'all are doing it because of so much card frauds and you're afraid to have your card on you. So you rather tap your phone, lay that phone down somewhere and forget. Yeah. I don't have my card attached to nothing. They're home locked up. I need to lock one right now. I just used. I had one lady say I got one of my cards attached to my phone. That's only if I leave my wallet. Excuse me. I don't know why my nose getting stopped up. Okay, to each his own. I'm not mad at it. Do what you gotta do. So having phones that you don't know how to work, getting things that you don't know how to use, you're like, you know how, Hold on, I gotta blow my nose because for some reason my sinuses is acting up and it's draining. Hold my nose, I forgot what I was supposed to tell you guys. What was I supposed to tell y'all? All right, so iPhones, sitting down and listening to the automated system. Call us if you need us. If you don't not an online banking person, that's fine. Older people. Let me tell y'all what y'all look like to scammers. Because y'all get into stuff y'all really shouldn't get into. I understand y'all want to feel alive and be up to date with everything and stuff like that. But some of you guys don't have the capacity. And y'all need to come to terms with that. And I feel sorry because there's two types of people in this world that's going to get you. Your family and scammers. And they love y'all. Y'all come to them on a silver platter. Because y'all do some stuff y'all shouldn't do. Stop. And I feel bad for those who have nobody. Especially nobody they can trust. I had a lady call me yesterday. And she said, I was talking to her and listening, and I just couldn't keep my eyes off the ID. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a special agent low-key or what the hell it is. And she was talking. So she verified some information. First information right. The second one was wrong. So I was like, I'm listening to her. Not paying attention, but I'm listening to her. I'm looking at that ID. And because I couldn't get my eye off the ID, I started looking around at the date, looking at the woman. Listen, the woman asked for the driving license number because at this time I knew something was up. And, she's on the phone and she was like, my daughter Tanya, whatever, got my driving license. So she walk over. I hear her walking inside of a building. And she said, Tanya. She said, you got my driving license number? And, she's thinking around at this time. I'm like, okay, that's the daughter on the phone. Want to know if income tax was put into her mom's account. Don't know if it was hers or her mom's income tax. What year was Mama born in? It may not have been her daughter. Okay, but she couldn't tell me who was on the account. Driver license was number wrong. Mother maiden name was wrong. But I think she had her mom's date of birth or last four social, whatever. And she was like, oh, man. She was like, no, she actually was like, you got my driver license? And the lady must have said something in some place. And she was like, well, and like I'm catching bits and pieces, but it's coming together like a puzzle. Crazy. Even though I was missing, I didn't hear everything. Well, the bits and pieces. So, she said, oh, man, can I use something else? I don't have it on me. I said, this is the mother or the daughter? She hung up the phone. Y'all some thieving. Y'all, it's, I run into so much different things. I get the parents who got disabled kids that got accounts they shouldn't have. Why is your child with Down syndrome? We got a line of credit, a credit card, and a home equity line, not a home equity line of credit, personal loan, line of credit, something else, and a credit card. That's not for that child. That was for you. And you're messing up that child's credit. And some of y'all parents are old and about to die and sickly and stuff, and y'all just stealing their money from them. It is sad. I pray that I'm still in my right mind and I'm still able to do what I need to do. And I'm living in an assisted living home. No, like a senior living home, not assisted. Jesus Christ. Beat that name, Jesus. Where I can still take care of myself until I close my eyes. Because the stuff that I hear and see, whew. And some of you may have some grandkids that'll look out. And then some of your grandkids are straight up thieves. I don't know. But anyway. So yeah, it's going on 40 minutes. I was not expecting that. So that's do I need to think of anything else? Some help, some banking etiquettes to get you through. And y'all may say some of this stuff to some people who've been in banking, and they might look at you like you speaking Spanish and French at the same time, and it's English. A lot of times, they just clueless. That's just it. Some of them just don't know. There are some people who got banking jobs that has no banking background, And just, I'm just like, I know why you got the job. I know how you got the job. But anyway, that's that. I'm going to upload this tonight or whenever. But I have updates on my actual life. So, if I think of anything else, I'll let you know. You guys have a wonderful and amazing night, weekend, week, or whatever. Bye.